have been in the news recently. Former Zimbabwean Minister Terence Mukupe is on record having said that you impregnated his wife, Rachel. Did you sleep with her?
Oh, yes. Your question should continue to say, he accuses you of being in Malawi.
We'll come to that in a moment. We'll come to that in a moment.
Let me tell you
but
that you should say.
I am the one who is asking questions in this interview.
All right. But
so you listen to me.
All right. I think the question is incomplete.
Okay. I'll complete it later.
Okay. But can you just complete so that I answer at once?
But allow me to ask the question the way I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me answer you.
This former cabinet minister, Terence Mukupe, is making serious allegations against you. That you slept with his wife and that you impregnated her. The question is, did you sleep with Rachel? Yes or no?
First of all, let me say this to you. We have opened a serious case against Mr. Terence Mukupe. My lawyers are working on that. You see, nowadays is what is called DNA test. We have even our lawyers, we have even prepared that we're going to go for DNA test, first of all. Secondly, Mr. Terence Mukupe accuses me of, impregnating his wife. He claims I went to Malawi with his wife and impregnated her. But as I think you know, and you're aware, I haven't been in Malawi for almost a year, right? Since last year in February. His wife, I think she has given birth or she'll give birth. I don't know. But that pregnancy couldn't be for 2 years or for 3 years. Because I last went to Malawi in 2018. So the whole 2019, I wasn't in Malawi. So it's completely impossible. Secondly, he's not only accusing me over the same thing. He's accusing so many people that they impregnated the same wife for reasons known by himself. But what I know is he claims that his wife gave me money. He claims that his wife gave me 200,000 rands I don't know for what.
The next question is, do you know Mukupe's wife, Rachel?
No, I don't know Mukupe's wife.
Have you ever had any contact with her? Because he is giving to the world screenshots of your conversations.
For your own information, I am not on WhatsApp. All right, for your own information. For 3 years, I don't use WhatsApp.
What are you using then?
I use Telegram. I don't use WhatsApp. I'm on Telegram, and all my members in the church, they know that. And the number which you showing in there is not my number. All right, so for what reasons? And I suspect, I'm doing some businesses in Zimbabwe, of which I hear he had interest in, and I want those contracts. And I suspect from what people say, it is coming from the level where he's trying to, and I think you saw the letter which the family of Rachel and Rachel herself wrote, refusing all these allegations and also saying why he did what he did. So I think let's not talk much about that in terms of me trying to justify myself on this.
But the question that I want you to answer, you describe that as a nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay, the question
not just a nonsense. This is foolishness.
Okay, the question is, have you ever been in contact with this lady we are talking about?
I just told you. I have not been in contact with a woman. And as I said to you as well, that I'm not on WhatsApp. So there will be no any way somebody should produce WhatsApp chats of myself.
So you're not living dangerously in any way, because sometimes we hear, ladies speak there, Shepherd Bushiri, all sorts of things. Why do this?
Can you tell me one lady first before I even continue? Because you say ladies.
Yeah.
I just want to understand, that question, because that's a serious accusation. I want to know, when we say ladies, can you just tell me one lady? Because you have said of Mukupe here, which the lady herself refused. All right, she wrote a letter. The family spoke to say this is serious allegation, and you have seen on the internet how the family plus the lady have taken this seriously as a serious tarnishing to her name and allegation. Which lady is that lady?
I think that this former cabinet minister, his reasoning, all right, unless we question his reasoning capacity, why in the world should he just wake up and say that you slept with his wife?
As I said to you, to say there are rumors. Okay, his marriage already had collapsed. The time he was fighting that, the wife wrote a letter, and we saw in the media, where she said she was actually beaten. They had separated, and he was accusing me after the separation. So first of all, you must understand that he was doing all those things after the separation. Secondly, I want you to understand that Mr. Teles Mukhupe, I think he has a mental problem.
You think so?
Trust you me. A normal person cannot fabricate charts of a person and claim and accuse somebody who you know in your heart that this is actually a lie I'm fabricating if you have got normal 5 senses. I think as a mental problem, which I think, he must be checked with the medical,
So you're seeking damages from him in court? That's what you're
No, he's a very poor guy. He cannot pay me. He's a very poor guy. I can't, seek damages from such type of a person. I'm just looking for him to apologize to me for destroying my name. And that is a warning to all people. I'm saying all these things, some may think I'm being rude, but this is my name here being involved. I'm a person with a family, I'm married, and, being accused of such, it's not allowed. People have taken advantage of my name, thinking he's a pastor, he will do nothing, probably, if he will say this, but I'm saying this, that this will be a lesson that the whole world is going to learn from this guy.
We have seen a major